been a pretty full-on week and a half actually. Last weekend me and Hohen went up Durble. We had a pretty good trip actually. Cowie got another good king, and we got some good snapper. Also went up with Dan on Wednesday, Thursday, and yeah, we did pretty. We were really big tides, and it was quite random actually, but we got some groper in the snapper holes. It's got some good snapper. Dropped the giant, which still guts me. Now it's Saturday. I just finished at work, and me and Hohen got the Yamaha cranked out at 30 knots, and we are heading back up to try and get the elusive 30-pound snapper, or at least try and crack over that 25. I know we say it a lot, but that's our goal, is to try and get a big one. Not sure how intense the filming's going to be on this, because we're really just going to try and have a bit of a good fish, but we might make a vlog out of it anyway. And hopefully we can catch a giganormous snapper. It is currently 2 o'clock on the dot. The Simrad's saying our ETA is 3:18, so about an hour and 18 minutes to get up there. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, I just hooked up. Nah, snapper. And just hooked up. It's been pretty quiet actually for me and Hohen for a while. Been nothing much going on. Just hooked up now. That way, Ho. Just hooked a good fish. For starters, he didn't really feel that big, but then he's just smoked some line, and I've set my drag actually a lot heavier. But yeah, we haven't had any luck so far. Dropped the fish right at the boat before. Just keeping the pressure on this guy as much as I can. But I think he's going to be a good fish actually. No, we're still right there. Yeah, that's good, mate. That's good, I think. Nah, keep it going back actually. He's right out that way. We were going to move. The problem is moving. We're nearly on last light now, so it was no point actually moving. By the time we go to another spot, it's going to be pretty late. So hooked up. Actually, gonna punch us forward to the right. Yeah, that's it, mate. It's definitely a snapper, dude. It's good. We're just saying we're both spied into fishing depression, which happens a lot on this boat, to be fair. You guys can probably agree with us on that sort of scenario. Big head nods. It's not giving up though. Heavy, eh? Yeah. It's a good fish, dude. It's a real good fish. Look at that big head nods, man. Look at that. Keeping heaps of pressure on him.
Definitely calling snapper?
Oh yeah, 100% a snapper, mate. 100%. Just the weight, the pure weight of him and the head nods. Because the kingy there'd be a lot more head nods, you know?
Yeah. 15 away.
Kohan is doing a legendary driving job. Like just keeping me straight vertical on the fish. Thanks, mate. Oh no, yep, we've got colour here. Oh, I'll need it, mate. Yeah. What's that?
It's so numb.
You what? Do I smell smack you in the head. I kind of smacked. Did I?
In the throat.
I smacked Kohan in the throat with the net. Oh shit! How's that for our first fish of the trip? He's going to be 20 pounder easy. If we can get him out the net. Good job. Good fish, man. Awesome. Coey's weighing it now.
Locked in at 21, but it's hanging around 19 to 20.
19, 20, locked in at 21.
Yeah.
That's a good fish, man. It looks giant. Alright, first fish. 20 pounds. There you go, guys. That's the first fish of the trip. That's a 20 pound snapper. I think it was on 21 actually. That's an awesome fish. That's an 80 centimetre snapper. It's a giant. We just pulled up to the mooring site. It's horrible weather out there. It's an easterly. It's probably doing 15 odd knots. Tomorrow morning's meant to be gusting to 20. Oh, he's just seen a big squid. So he's chucked on Black Magic squid lure. I'm going to cast into the shadows though. They sit on the right on the shadows. Oh, there he is. Wait. Oh, he's big. Look at him. He's gonna get it. He's giant, dude. You caught him. You caught him. Yes. Octopus. Is it an octopus? It's an octopus.
Ah, okay.
So Howie just caught an octopus. He'll be back tomorrow. That's what in God's name is an octopus doing there? That's unreal.
It wasn't a squid.
There you go. Baby octopus. That thing's awesome, dude.
Maybe if you put your pan, you could throw them up.
Do you want to keep him? Let him go, eh? Look how awesome this guy is. There you go, look at him. He's pretty cool. We'll chuck him back though. That's awesome. Well, the Black Magic squid lures work on octopus. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, we're catching squid, and Kohan just inked me.
I didn't thank you.
You did. You aimed it right at me. So I've been inked, and it's got my hat as well. He's nailed me actually. That was brutal, Coey. Brutal, mate. Oh.
How many were there? 3?
There was 3, yeah. We're just transferring the squid we've caught into a live bait cage. That got my hat and all. That's cruel, Kohan. Look at the hat.
I don't even know.
My new Yamaha hat. Dude, look at that. Just get a piper.
Yeah.
Yeah, get him in there. Might as well. Coey's got to try live baiting in the morning. So we've just been sorting out the boat, trying to catch live baits and squid. I just got inked. And listen to a few beats, and we're gonna have tea. Oh, actually, we might watch a movie and then have some tea. Going.
Are you bored?
Nah, that's just the window.
Holy hell!
Yeah.
I thought you were in gear then. I thought it was a walkie-talkie or something.
Probably is.
Well, that's good. Live baiting squid is very successful.
Morning, people. Well, that weather seriously got us last night. It was blowing 15 to 20 on the mooring. At the end of the night, we couldn't actually fish. That wind was so strong, and we just couldn't stay on any marks. We've moved up the coast, and as you just saw, it is blowing 15 to 20 knots here. There's no westerly stuff coming in or swell, but it's just gusting. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and it's probably going to be the shortest flog in history. I might call it the mini flog or the nub flog. We're going to carry on and see if we can't catch some fish, but yeah, this is pretty hard to stay on any marks actually. And we are humming along. Onto our first snapper, and as you can see, it's torture here. It is blowing. We're in constant reverse pretty much, and it's not really helping. I'm trolling the snapper in. No record breaker. Oh, certainly no record breaker.
Holy hell.
Holy bajolies.
Straight out of the nursery.
I didn't think snapper got that small. There you go. That's the first guy for the day, and he's probably around half a pound. Scrappy little fella, we'll put him back. Man, it is brutal today. No, back on. Not smoking line. Right, Holly's using some, he's doing live squid. Well, some of them are dead, but some of the squid he caught last night he's using. I think he's just hooked up to what do you got?
A little snapper.
Was it a baby one?
Yeah. I'm not bringing him forward.
Oh. I think I've got a little mini snapper as well, dude. Holy crap, that one's smaller than the last one.
I don't think this is...
Oh, look how cute this guy is.
Do you want a photo?
I should do, eh?
Yeah, let's see how big we can make it look. Oh, it'd be quite funny actually.
Look at that guy. There's a wicked little snapper. They look so cool. But you're going back, pal? We hit the nursery today, Howie. In the wind. Huh?
Maybe not. It's not legal.
Well, no.
It's legal.
It is legal, but he's small. We found the snapper hiding in a bit closer to shore. I'm not sort of drifting too far. It's not too bad at the moment. Just those big gusts of wind coming through. I'll just keep reversing us back, Howie, and I'll come up and drop back down again. Because there's good signs there. The old black buck who did the damage. Right, so we moved back up. We've now got 20 knot winds coming in, trying to back into this, and we're desperate to try and catch a snapper. We've got the Yami 225 in high reverse at the moment, and it is blowing. And I've got to keep the camera in the cabin because the water's coming straight over the back.
Muzzles come out fresh like that.
Far out. She is hard yakker up here today. Easy 20 knots. I'm in.
Are you kidding?
I'm in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Whoa, right. Hey, what the fuck? Just have to play it easy. What a blue bit was!
I'm gonna get drenched in a minute. We're still in reverse, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good fish too. You can go around that way.
I will. Yeah.
Far out, look how far out he is.
Right.
This is a giant, dude.
Yeah.
Ah! Watch it coming in the window. Keep it going, ho.
Yeah.
We'll have to punch it, bro.
Yeah, right, let's close up.
Yeah, so we're hooked up, first drop in extreme weather. It's blowing 20 knots out here. Oh, this is exciting. Extreme snapper fishing.
What an instant hookup.
It's coming in a bit easier now. Shit, he took some line to start with, eh?
Didn't it? It's honking out.
Not going to be able to do any good camera angles today, people. There's too much water coming over the boat. She is rough. Oh, that big head knob. I can't turn. It is blowing.
We're stop there.
Can we?
I will.
Give a pop up right out the back, dude. You might need to either punch it in reverse or go around here. Where's the net, man? Get something if you want. Yeah, we're under. We're going under the boat.
Yeah.
Right, under on one motor.
Yep. Hold it out.
Right. Yep. Yeah, we got colour. Go round up into it, Carl, if you can.
Yeah.
Does it look like a good fish?
It's a donkey, bro.
It's a big.
Yeah.
Oh, it does look big.
That's alright. Holy shit. Wow.
Right, that was worth every bit of that and the torture of this weather. We got 20 knots coming in at the moment and it's brutal, but that was first drop. It didn't even hit the bottom. Basically I just grabbed the rod and I was hooked up. Kohan did a legendary job at driving us in this weather. No, it probably doesn't look bad in the background, but it is horrific out here. He's probably close to 20 pounds, I'd say. So happy with that, very happy with that. We'll carry on and see how much more we can handle of this weather. He's a cracker, Hoey.
Yeah.
Woo! It's blowing. We just dropped one. Gutted. Oh well, go back.
Many of us and many of them are standing straight, refusing to bend, defying the terrible weather. Note that once again in time, a man named King of Babylon is on the rise. Let's hope we'll get through. One step wrong and he will fall. We don't think he will dance at all. No more invites to the ball. When he's back down underground, we will all be singing songs. And finally, no more lies. We will let it go.
Well, snapper are here and they are hungry. It's working out alright though. We're actually managing to keep the Yami in a bit faster reverse, and that's holding us in place, holding the lines vertical in this. And we just dropped one. Oh, we just dropped one. Right, Hoey's just hooked up. Right now. Forward right.
Yeah, right, go.
Okay, Hoey's hooked up. We're having a nightmare in the wind. Now he's on the other side. He's got his other rod there, which is going to create havoc. Instead of putting it up top, that'll teach him. Forward. Yeah, I'll punch in a reverse and stay here, eh? That'll keep us on a better angle.
Might need a little bit more reverse there.
Well, after all that, it was trevally. Not a bad size trevally, and we released him at the side of the boat and he's gone back. I was excited for you, Hoey. I was excited.
I was excited.
I tell you what, the driving's not easy. Camera work and driving.
Nah.
It's carnage. Right, I just hooked up and dropped another fish. But we're getting a hook up every drop anyway. It's deteriorated even more now. I'd say it's probably doing 25 knots, gusting over the top of the hill there. We're managing it though, and the fish are here, so we'll carry on for a while. The rain's come in now as well.
Big boat doesn't want to play in here.
We've got a big boat there heading wide. Doesn't actually look too bad wide anyway.
Maybe there's a hanging there. It's going.
Might be a giant. It's going to be a. I reckon you got a giant snapper, dude. Okay, Hoey's just hooked up. The rain is powering in now, and that wind's picked up even more.
That's right.
Yep, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying.
I like it reverse,
The reverse. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to be able to catch it, dude. You got to get vertical on him.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, where is he? Do you want me to go around in the reverse now?
Yeah, go forward around.
Yep. Keep it going back, stay there. Under the boat? Yeah. It's alright. Miles away, isn't he? Whoa! It's getting pretty extreme now. No, sorry guys, I can't get much good camera footage on this one. That wind is intense out there and the rain. And actually the water coming off the transit's coming into the cabin as well. Hoey's battling hard. He's got the Shimano and Gitsu rod and he's using the motors now getting fully in and out of the water. And he's got the Shimano Stella 2500.
This is some fishing.
This is fishing actually. It's pretty cool. It's pretty challenging.
Oh, I hate those big head rods.
Yeah. We kind of in.
Slow down a wee bit.
Is he floating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get some good fish here.
Oh, that's a cracker.
Nice.
Good job.
Thanks for the backing, buddy.
No worries, mate. It's going good now. We've got a bit of water on the camera. We'll have to try and clear that off.
Oh, that comes out beautifully.
Yeah, as they do. How's that, clear? Yep, we're good. We're good.
Awesome fish.
Hoey's hooked back up. Basically, got to keep the Yamaha in powering backwards just to stay vertical on the lures. Is he a good size one?
It'd be double figures.
20? Oh, over.
Maybe 15.
It's good though for a bit of a challenge, something different. Fishing in 20 knot winds. A big snapper. We're getting one every drop actually. Just art form to actually do the drops, just with this wind. If you're not powering straight into it, it turns you. And once you're reversing, just the water coming over the back, you can hear the motor revving up and down with the waves. It's funny though, when you watch any videos of people saying it's rough weather, when you watch it on the TV or on the computer or whatever, it doesn't really ever look that rough. I mean, to be fair, it's not too bad today, it's just pretty strong wind. Move him out the back at least. Alright, fish here.
Solid fish again.
It's another good one, dude. How big you reckon?
Oh.
14 pound?
Yeah. Well, today.
14, 15 pound?
Bit of a guess there.
Yeah, probably 14, 15 pound fish. It's a good one actually. Right at the end here, Cully, there's heaps of sign, mate. Yeah. We're not even getting that far on the drift.
Another good snapper, about 15 pound. On the black Baku Baku, 150 gram.
Okay, carnage now. We've got a double hook up in this weather. So I'm sort of driving, and have you got a good one? I haven't even wound mine yet, but he's not pulling any line.
Mine's on the line.
Mine's not a big one.
Nice. No, mine's on the move now. Coming up freely.
Yeah. We want to just take it out of gear and let it go out the back.
Ah, pretty good. Make it so much harder.
Right, we're going to do one more drift because it's pretty crappy, and then we're going to cut a track back to Nelson. It's 10 o'clock now. We're going to try and get one more big moocher or our elusive 30 pounder, and then yeah, we'll get out of here because it's shite. What are you, physically and mentally drained?
Yeah.
I probably feel the same actually, Owen. So yeah, we made it back into Nelson. It was blowing a pretty strong, probably, what do you reckon, 20 knot easterly? Through the out from Okiwi. So we had to actually beeline it in to Okiwi, then hug the coast up past Graham's Point, up through there, but it died off once we got in close and right back into Nelson's been a mill pond. But last night we didn't sleep much. That wind was pretty full on, and fishing today was brutally awesome. Is probably our best way to explain it. The water was so rough, but the fish were there. And we got a couple of crackers, so nah, it's been a pretty good trip. What do you say, Cohen? You pretty happy, mate?
Yeah.
You okay? We're back early now. It's 1 o'clock, so yeah, that was a bit of a torturous trip. But once again, thanks for watching the vlog, guys. It's been awesome to have you along, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. I'm doing over 5 knots, aren't I? Harbour Master's going to tell me off, Owen. That's a she.
What?
She's nice too.
Since when is it a she?
Wasn't it 6 months ago.